Lucas, we're gonna have our quarter exam about history. So, what is history?
History is something that already happened a few centuries ago, like ancient Egypt, like those.
What is archaeology?
Archaeology is what what you discover. I think on is what you discover from the history and, and what historians' jobs are.
Okay.
Archaeologists.
Tell me about the first nomads.
The first nomads move place to place, like like who like that. If there's no more food, they have to move. The fathers are in charge of hunting down meat for their family. The mothers and children only do only do roots, berries, and like those. Then those are that's what they do. The they are those are what they food. That's what they eat for food.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us about the Fertile Crescent?
The Fertile Crescent is where some nomads turned into farmers.
Mm-hmm.
This Crescent is held by the Tigris and Euphrates rivers.
Mm-hmm.
By the other side of the river, Tarak's grandpa met the the farmers and told them if they get seeds, they will no longer have to move anymore. So they could have food and fresh nourishing. Then then after that they and the Tarak liked swimming in the river as she didn't do it every day because she was too busy.
And then, okay. Tell me about the two kingdoms of Egypt.
The two kingdoms, the upper and lower.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems different because the lower is at the upper part and the upper part is at the lower. But that's not how the Egyptians saw that. Why they called it upper and lower? The lower has no mountains, only desert.
Mm-hmm.
The upper has a lot of mountains, and that's why they call it upper.
Mm-hmm.
Then the king of upper, King Narmar, won against a battle of the next king of the king of the other country, which united Egypt into one. Both Egyptian sides into one. That's what King Narmar did.
Okay. Let me know when you're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Tell me about the gods of the ancient Egypt.
Gods are people like Osiris. Osiris was a man who was a god of that the Egyptians think. They think that Pharaoh is also a god, which made Egypt big. So the Egypt so Egypt had like a lot of other gods. Then when they were transferred into the tomb or the pyramid, they buried gems, jewelry, even an entire boat just so he could do it. And his heart also needs to be there because they think if it's good, he'll be in paradise forever. If it doesn't feel like if it's bad on the waiting scale,
Mm-hmm.
it will be eaten by a monster. That's what they think, but that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was like this other gods. All the other gods were too small and too big for the coffin, but the coffin was big enough for Osiris. Now the brother threw it into the river and became king, the god of Egypt. But then Osiris turned into a mummy and got back his Egypt, and that's what they think it is. That's the thing of their story.
Okay. Can you tell me about the Sumerians?
The Sumerians are like Egyptians, but they live in the Fertile Crescent. The they the fir- they had the about the paper the Egyptians the hieroglyphs left in the stone. Sumerians did it on clay tablets, which is easier. But the Egyptians invented paper, so the only hieroglyphs there are the ones in the are only the ones that are the on the stone. This one, well, the stone was like the stone and the clay tablets were different, but the paper was the easiest to write. Cause 1,000 years, the paper would slowly like wither away. That's what it is.
Okay. Tell me about hieroglyphs and cuneiform.
Cuneiform is like the one that Sumerians use, which the hieroglyphs are the same as the Egyptians, but the Egyptians the hieroglyphs are the letters that are like the letters that these Egyptians used. They're like if it's L for lion, I think E for eagle,
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
That's what the cuneiforms are.
Okay. Okay. Tell us about
hieroglyphs.
You're done? Okay. Tell us about the making the mummies in the Egyptian pyramids.
The Egyptian pyramids had mummies. The mummies were like wrapped in the jewelry where the next king lived. There were like that's where they digged up everything they had, like then like a lot of cool other like those things like those. That's what they built. Then after that they like built places like cool ones I mean, they had rooms different. So so robbers had a hard time going to
Mm.
do it to
Mm.
get the jewelry. But then after that, cheer the mom, they were wrapped in different tombs.
Mm.
They were wrapped in with jewels,
Mm.
go like those. But 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 the mummies, but the one that the mummy was got stealed everything, the jewels
Mm.
and the mummy itself.
Mm.
It disappeared.
Okay.